I am I am filming this video for the third time. I keep forgetting. I had it done, and then I realized I was saying one of the characters' names wrong. I was saying the actor's name, not the character's name. But anyway, Mark and Elizabeth with me are OTP. I'm gonna stop talking about it because I keep talking about it. But I also love Carol and Doug. Um, I also love Elizabeth with Peter and Robert, and I wouldn't have minded her ending up with Peter in the finale because at that point Mark and Robert were both dead. That's spoilers, but I don't care. They're dead. Um, and so it would have been fine. She ended up with Peter, but Mark and Elizabeth are like just the story's sad, but it's good, you know. Jesse and Becky from Full House. They were my first TV ship. John Stamos and Lori Loughlin dated the year before, and their chemistry was amazing. And Becky was not. She was only, I think, supposed to be in an episode or three, maybe. But they loved the chemistry between her and John so much that Lori got to stay on as a regular cast member, which is great. For years, actually up until like a couple years ago when he got married, John always said that Lori was the one who got away. So do with that as you will. But the chemistry between Lori and John is great. It's great. Next is Bright and Hannah from Everwood. They had him cheat on her, which I don't know why. They were great. She shouldn't have done that. But after the cheating, they became really good friends, which I'm glad they were at least, the very least, they were friends. But they really should have been in game. They really should have been. Sean and Angela from Boy Meets World. They were compatible and great. Zach and Kelly from Saved by the Bell, classic couple. Sabrina and Harvey from the original and the best. Sabrina the Teenage Witch. The finale is amazing. It's so cute. Lydia and Peter from Teen Wolf. This is very controversial of me because she was a minor. The actress was an adult. Okay. She was dating the actor who played Peter. So their chemistry was just great because they were dating in real life. And so the chemistry between Peter and Lydia was just like out of this world. And but Lydia was like 15 or 16 and was supposed to be 15 or 16, I believe, in the first season. I think she was supposed to be 16. I don't know. But in any case, she was a minor. Peter was an adult. But, and so that's kind of an issue. But, again, the chemistry was great. Like, there's nothing I can do about that. The chemistry was great. And it's interesting because Peter wasn't really good to anyone, but he was good to her all the time. Not all the time, but he was good to her most of the time. He brought her back to life. He was supportive. He was protective. He was just good to her a lot more than he wasn't. And there's something very special to me about them. I can't really put it into words why I love them so much. It's just, I do. I also loved her with Derek, even though they were never a couple. They really didn't have many scenes together, but I always thought they would have made a really good couple, personally, but that's just, things didn't work out that way. Um, Then Betty and Jughead from Riverdale, they're cute. DJ and Steve from Full House, they're great, obviously. Phoebe and Mike from Friends, they're my favorite couple on the show. Phoebe and Cole from Charmed, the writers really screwed that relationship up. But I'm glad Cole, I mean, they wrote it so Cole, like, always loved her. And I feel like Phoebe was always in love with him, but, he screwed them up. I hate Phoebe a lot. I don't like her, even a little. So the fact that they're my favorite ship is a lot because I can't stand her. But with him, she was a lot more tolerable. Um, Piper and Leo, they were great up to a certain point, and they got kind of annoying. But they were cute for their time, for a little bit at least, from Charmed as well. With Hades and Sam and Santana and Brittany from Glee. I don't like Santana by herself, but I love her with Brittany very much. I don't like Sam by himself, but I like him with Mercedes. Interesting. Luke and Lorelai from Gilmore Girls, obviously. Emily and Richard, and Suki and Jackson. Suki and Jackson are my favorite Gilmore Girls couple. Just petting, I do not ship Rory with Dean, Jess, or Logan. So they're not on this at all. And then Richard and Monica from Friends. I ship them. I think they were a lot better suited to be together than Chandler and Monica were. I just feel like Richard was at her level mentally and maturity wise, and just every bit that Chandler couldn't be and wasn't. I know that Chandler grew up a lot in the marriage, and he was good to her, which is good. But Richard, I just feel like if Monica and Richard were together, they would have been better. It would have been better together. And I feel like she wouldn't have struggled so much with certain things. So, well, I don't know. I've always preferred Monica with Richard, which has always been my preference. Then Joey and Rachel. I do not like Ross and Rachel together. I always felt like Joey just loved Rachel for everything that she was and everything that she brought to the relationship, which isn't very long. But even as friends, just as friends, he loved her for who she was. There was never. She never had to do anything. That's what I'm trying to say. He loved her. He fell in love with her. She didn't have to do anything. She didn't have to try so hard with him. And he supported every decision that she made. Even if it was hard. Even if it hurt him. He supported her happiness. And he supported her doing what she needed to do to be happy. And I don't know. Joey was just a very selfless person in general, and then when he was with Rachel, he was even more so. And then Dwayne and Whitley, I put Jasmine, that's the actress's name, but Dwayne and Whitley, a different world. Their wedding, the scene, okay, a different world. Whitley was getting married to another man. Dwayne comes and crashes the wedding, and he's walking down the aisle towards her, and he's giving this really, really good speech. And it just gets me every time I watch that scene, because it's so powerful, and it's so, like, jaw on the floor good, in my opinion. And every time I'm just like, go be with him, Whitley. Go rent him. Leave this other guy. And she does, spoiler alert. But they are a couple on the show, Whitley and Dwayne. So I think you kind of understand where that goes on the show. But it's just that moment. I was shipping them before that, but that really set me up to be like, okay, Dwayne and Whitley, they're Endgame, they're great. I just love that moment so much. So that is all. Again, this is it for real. Like, I'm not filming this again. I've checked. I've double checked. I've triple checked that I have everything. I don't have to do this a fourth time. So, that is it. Goodbye.